kind of rushed just to get here. Woke up a little late. It was a long night last night. But you know, that's what happens when you sign up for a class that, you signed up late, missing a week's worth of lectures and a subject that you're not exactly the most proficient in. But none of that matters right now. What matters right now is right here in this stream, because today I'm just going to solely focus on that cowgirl drawing. I've been thinking about it for a while, thinking about how to color her, the kind of hair color to put in, the kind of dress, other bit of details of that sort. So let's get a proper intro. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Edward J. Renegade, and welcome to Drawing with Edward. I'm going to work with that title for now because I don't have anything really solid and official yet. Oh, water is important. It's essential for life and a clear throat. Anyways, like I was saying, yeah. So today we're going to be finishing up continuing our drawing process here with the cowgirl. The last time we left off, we were currently at the sketch. Oh, I forgot a little something. We were at the sketching phase. Let me pull up a certain thing here. Whoops. Aesthetics. Here we go. You know, I've been wondering whether or not to change those borders. I put them there to have a designated area for chat box in the bottom and a bit of stuff up top. But I've always wondered whether it gets in the way, because I don't want it to get in the way of the full image. I know having those borders off while streaming a game is really good. You know, you get to view the majority of what's going on. Because I don't know how streamers can have all this random content scattered all throughout their stream. You have icon here, some random picture here, a list of followers here, the chat box there, merch links all over the place, and then you have this small little window of the stream. It becomes less about the stream and becomes more like a massive billboard for advertisement. Yeah, I get it, promote yourself, but come on, people came here to watch the stream, not stare at crawling little names with people like, hey, this person donated so-so, this one donated so-so. You're here to watch the stream. Anyways, enough in the minor ranting. We left off here, where we have finalized the sketch that you see here. This area doesn't look as finalized because I'm still a little iffy on how to properly, draw out wrinkles on clothing. I was genuinely thinking very deeply about how clothing works and the such. How the deep physics behind how the cloth will make an arc, how things will fold. You know, no doubt there is a solid equation to describe that, but I do not know it. And I don't think people really want to dig too far into it. It would be great if you were trying to, for animation, but, you know, there's a lot of things that are automated. This isn't automated. This is all handcrafted. Anyways, wrinkles. So they're okay. They're okay. I'll have to fix it up a bit as I'm coloring it in. Now, let's see. We have a good sketch here, but I think the background is also going to require its own unique sketch because there will be a fence behind it, behind this last right here. So let me make a new layer, group layer, and put background without vowels. Well, I just misspelled, misspelled background. Anyways, another new layer within. Insert. Okay, where's the sketch? There's a particular sketch. Let's go ahead and get rid of... Oh, excuse me. Wow. I can never... I can't... I can never burp normally. It's always this really strong hiccup. And it's embarrassing, because in public places, if I drink soda, that hiccup is a very, very loud yuck. People stare. Which is the reason why I don't get sodas when I go out to eat. Just juice or water. Anyways, somewhere in these layers of sketches, let me turn it on. This one, there we go. You know, now that I'm looking at this and the way she's positioned, it's less like this and more like this. There we go. That's the layer. Yeah, I know, you want to lock it in place. Oh, I locked this. This one, it's more... So let's correct our perspective. Yes, it is moving in this plane, but the Y is more... like this. Yes. So let's go ahead and clean this out and erase this. Whoop.
More carrots.
This song is called Carrots.
More carrots. Where's Garrett?
Carrots by Josh Pan. That's a very bizarre... Very bizarre. Actually, it's too bizarre. I'll move on. Pan's Labyrinth by Josh Pan. Josh Pan's interesting. Okay, here we go. So this little room here is going to give us a perspective.
Samurai sword on my back. You don't know how to act. Me should relax.
Let's see. Let's go ahead and lock this.
Should relapse.
There.
Just kidding.
So we got that there. Okay, we got that. That's good. That's good. That's good. It has been cold and cloudy today. Actually, yesterday, too. Holy crap, was that cold and cloudy. Very cold. Very cloudy. So we're going to have a fence here. Okay, I cannot. Go. Sorry, that creepy voice is just creepy. Anyways, my gosh. What the heck is going on here? My body's trying to kill me. Okay, so let's grab here. I'm gonna slide this up a little. This... Which one would be X, Y, and Z? Anyways, this, I'll call it a Z-axis, because based upon 3D stuff. Okay, so this is going to be a fence. We're going to have a fence here. This is going to be a start of a fence. We can go ahead and get you out. No, actually, we'll have to keep you for a moment. Let's see. Let's think about this, think about this a little bit. Let's go over here. Let's see if we can. This fence will give us size as well. Let me think. How tall is she? I think I'm gonna go by the length of a cow if it was standing up. So let's do a quick little Google search. How tall would she be then? Length of an average dairy cow. What's the average length? Average dairy cow has an overall height of not height of so and so, body length of 92 inches to 103 inches, which is around 2.3 or 2.6 meters. So she's 2.6, say 2 point, in between them, say 2.4 meters high. Maybe about 100 inches. Interesting. Okay. Tall. Pretty tall then. Pretty tall. Okay. Moving on. So in that case, this fence is going to be short. So let's say where she is now, she's not at her full height. Because if she were to be standing, the fence would probably be around her abdominal area or lower. She could probably just walk over that. Damn, it's big. Okay, so in that case, let's get the size proper here. She's laying down there, so that means, let's say we get the fence no, I'm just gonna shrink her down because it's way too big, man. It's way too big. I'm trying to visualize how it's gonna be. Let's see, we got that. That's about yeah, but I do want to be accurate though. Yeah. Okay. Whew. So I guess so the fence is there, assuming it stretches to infinity. Then it's just that high? Holy jeez. Girl, you tall. Damn. Alright. Let's go and let's just do this for now. Okay, well, we're gonna work with that. Okay. Gonna go ahead and do oh man. might have to do some spring cleaning. But I just did that not too long ago. Biscuits, man. Biscuits. Okay. Rotate the tablet around. Ooh, boo, boo, boo. And let's put another pillar. This is what I'm gonna do. To help guide me, I'm gonna make a rectangle that goes all the way out here. That's not it. Okay. Line it up. There. So make sure that I do not exceed past where I need to go. Where is the thing? It's right here. Okay. There we go. Let's keep going. Wait a minute. Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good. So, go down here. You know, I wonder when Metro Prime 4 is going to come out. It's been sort of sitting in the works for a while. Bayonetta 3 as well. Okay. Girl, you have to pop out for a moment. Thank you. Yeah, Bayonetta 3, that'd be cool. I wonder what's keeping them. Although I don't mind waiting. Because I prefer a game to be done right the first time around instead of crap game gets sent out and then a crap ton of updates. You see? Okay. Tiny rant while I'm gonna draw. So I spoke with a guy one day, right? And he made a pretty good point. Game designing, not game, video game quality went down because of the internet. And here's why. This was his reasoning. The reason why is that without the internet, games have to be finished right from the studio. Everything has to be fixed. All the bugs have to be crushed. All the glitches have to be repaired. Everything has to be right before it leaves. And you know, if there's glitches and such there, well, that's nothing they can do. It's too late. It's out there. But with the internet, you can release a almost finished game and then release updates that will finish the game out, which makes developers lazy and which gives the customers just crappy games. Well, from the beginning. I mean, with this issue with Cyberpunk, okay, the story is finished, the layout is finished, you know, the map and such, but there's some core pieces that need to be. It's not optimized. There it is. It's not properly optimized. There's still optimization that needs to be done, and CD Projekt Red has yet to really. Well, they say they're getting on that, but I also hear rumors about the management and how cruel they are. I know game designing is not exactly the most merciful career. Any art-related career is not exactly easy. You got those deadlines rolling in. Oof, it's a pain, man. It's a pain. I mean, I tried to do commissions, but it didn't work out. But I've heard plenty of artists and their struggles trying to get things done in time. The art process, creative process takes time. Not to mention, emotions really do play a role. It's not objective. It's actually pretty subjective. If you're not in a good mood, well, in general, if you're not in a good mood, your quality of work is not going to be too good. Which, it's not something you want. I heard Rockstar was also tough with their devs, but they seem to pull it off. I mean, I guess they're not cruel tyrants. Like, I hope they're doing all right with that. They're not being absolute dickheads. But it's a business, and you can only spend so much on advertisement and hype. Because you gotta deliver, man. You can't just go off of hype. Hype will make people buy the game. But if the game's absolute garbage, it's gonna be a massive amount of hate. And sometimes it feels like they're taking the art out of game designing. They're not trusting in creativity. They're going off of marketing models and let me get some of this detail in there. They're going off of they're going off of particular marketing models, some styles of not styles, but some methods making a lot of money in games that have been shown to be very successful. But you know what happens when you do that? Especially if you start overly sciencing it, where you try your best to make profits based upon, psychology and such. Those gotcha games. You know, you people play games because I feel like there's two kinds of gamers. Here we go, splitting the world in two. But you got gamers that want something to just de-stress, relax, just to, or their focus is more to just do a little something on the side, fiddle, play with it. That much, not really get okay, not really get too in depth or too invested in something. And then you got people who really want a story, really want something else from a game. And, you know, what's not good is now I feel like people are focusing too much on ways to get people to keep playing and not actual good game designing. Because a lot of the things that we've discovered that people like, that keep people playing, didn't come didn't come up the way it was not designed to keep people playing. It was designed to those mechanics were there because it just made the game better. And now we look at these mechanics and such, and we're like, oh my gosh, these guys were brilliant. How well they made this game so addictive. No, 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 no. That wasn't the intent to make an addictive game. The intent was to make a good game. And that's how it should remain, to make a good game. That's why a lot of these companies are remaking some of these old games, because you know what? They can't pull it off. They can't make good games. Why is the ones in the past so good? Why are they so successful? Well, it's because it was made with love. These developers wanted to make a good game, a fun game that players can really enjoy, that players want to get back to. Not because it's designed to make them addictive. No, no. Because it was just fun. It was good. It wasn't designed to be a drug. It was just a good game. That's all there is to it. That's the big secret in making big in games. You just gotta make a good game. That's it. A good game will last forever. Now, no, there's going to be no doubt arguments against that, where people can easily make those games that just get people overly invested for the wrong reasons. It's just that's why people really hate microtransactions. Not sure if you devs understand, but they hate microtransactions. Why? It's simple. It's no longer a game anymore. It's now a platform to make money. That's it. It's no better than just a website. No better than Amazon. No, yeah, no better than any of those. It's like if Monopoly were to have, imagine that Monopoly had this microtransaction, right? Where if you go bankrupt, you can pay real money to get some money back. Just keep playing. It's, I guess I am displeased on how dirty things are getting with that. People are noticing how you could put some mechanics in there that are been proven by psychiatrists and psychologists. Can't get those mixed up. That makes the thing addictive, and by playing on people's ability to get addicted, they can make people play more, pay more, and they make more money. And it gets to a point where if your bottom line is just money, then things just become empty. Your bottom line's just money. Money is essential, and it will help you get better things. But if your main focus is just money, it kind of it gets cold very quick. But that's why they split up things into departments. You got the guys that punch the numbers. It's like if we want to keep these guys employed, we need to make so and so amount of money by the end of the year. Make a game that people are going to love. And so that's when that's when you got those developers with the passion and heart. They get the phone, they get the call. Department's like, yo, we need a game out there. Something that is just good, that will put food on the table. And the devs are like, okay, let's see. That's fine, because we have this massive portfolio of ideas that have been sitting in the back burner. And then ideas can mix together, and next thing you know, a good game. That I would say is gaming business done right. And if the idea it's if you want to really make it big in game design and game development, you have to have you have to focus on the quality. That's the kind of career or place that focuses on high quality, not really quantity. You want to make good games, not a whole bunch of traps. That's lame, man. That's lame. Ubisoft. Some microtransactions in there. But you're not that bad. I don't mind the microtransactions, but as an option. Any game, because I still don't like microtransactions, but it's more tolerable if those things are just sitting on the side. They're options, but it's not mandatory. You can pay so and so amount to get so and so weapon or good or whatever item, but you don't have to. That, I say, is nice. I like that business model. So people who want it can have it. People who don't need to. Consumers like options. Now, if you don't have that option, if you don't give, I've seen games which you don't have that sort of good freedom. It forces you to pay extra just to get stuff. Eve, I believe that's what. Yeah, Eve is infamous for that. I remember I played this free-to-play game called Eve Dust. Now I get it. Free-to-play games, microtransactions are its core method of making money. So I'm all right. I get it. That's how it works. That's how you put food on the table. But Eve Dust was a pay to win game. Y'all know how horrible those are. Where the only way to actually get somewhere in that game, to get anywhere, is you have to pay for everything. Everything. Warframe's business model is pretty good, where the stuff there are free, but you gotta grind to get there. And they also have this limiter, not limiter, but a moderator by adding actual hours and days for things to be done. Like you have to wait for a while before you get something. Okay. But they don't push microtransactions in your face, and they don't put too many paywalls. I have seen some paywalls, which got me irritated. Damn it, I wanted the Limbo Prime, and I was so close to getting it. And then they put a paywall. I'm like, but I just need that one. Damn it. Oh well. That's okay, Hazels. But it's there, and any new content is available first as. Actually, it's available. Some of their aesthetics and stuff, and weapons you have to pay for. And if you want it, then yeah, go ahead and have it. Ain't nothing wrong there. But it's all optional. They don't force it down your throat, man. That's just rude. Although Red Dead Online, Rockstar's starting to irritate me with that. Anyways, what am I doing? Enough with this. Let's focus on the drawing. Just chill, man. Just chill. Anyways, yeah. Business. In the end, it's about making money so that you can grow and grow and grow. That's all it is about. Basics of business: making as much money as possible and growing as big as you can. That's all it is. Nothing wrong with that. Except on how you achieve it. But then it comes down to honor. Ooh. What a melody. Okay. Oops. Let me get rid of this. Okay, so she's a big girl. That's for sure. Okay, she's a big girl. Oops. So yeah, she's a big girl, so even if she's sitting down, she's still kind of tall. Damn. Interesting. So okay, so we got a bit of the background in there. This will give us size. Now, considering the angle, I might have to consider some background bits here. Maybe not too much, because I don't think I'll get too in depth with the background. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's keep moving on, because I am limited in time here. Okay, so we got this gallery here. Okay, coloring, flat colors, flat colors. Her hair, I'm thinking of a more dark brown, but a more darker brown. Give me really boring, dingy color, because we're gonna go first. Okay, so here we go. Let's get this tool over here. There we go. This song kind of gives off a coffin dance feel. That's what it kind of feels like. Dum bum 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 bum. Go, grab this, select it, and we move on. Now, I see the method I used to have is make a selection, bucket tool, make a selection, bucket tool. I can't really do it here because I tried using the bucket tool, but I run into problems where compared to GIMP, because that's the one I used to use a lot, GIMP. When you use the bucket tool, it takes data from the layer you're on only. So if you start in a blank layer and you click the fill, it's gonna fill in everything. But in Krita, it takes data from all the layers. So when you say do a fill here, it's probably gonna grab this chunk here, but since there's an opening here, it's gonna leak out, grab all of this. So it's gonna fill everything in an awkward manner. Let's say if this was an enclosed area, it's gonna fill up the entire hair and such, which you may think it's good, but it doesn't always do it right. Even when I use, good line work, it still kind of fails. And that bothers. There we go. Over here. Over here. Apologize for my silence. I'm trying to be just extra focused. There you go. We have a chunk here. This white edge. Oh my gosh, when it comes to filling, in general, or using a selection tool, that white edge will not disappear. It always leaves out pixels. Ugh, and it sucks so much. So much so. Hey, snake on the beach. It's not too bad. Here we go. Bum, bum. I've been running into an interesting difficulty. And that's finding good times to... Whoop. Finding good times to do streams. Because I want to find the optimal time for all my viewers. But that's proving to be much more difficult than I have anticipated. Because, you know, my followers on Twitter, most of them are not from my country. They're from elsewhere. It's kind of tricky to do streams like that. Because by the time I do a stream, it's probably like late for them, or maybe it's just like awkwardly too early. Or maybe they're doing other things at that time. I mean, yeah, I can, whatchamacallit. These things are recorded onto Twitch, so if you guys want to check out some of the old streams, feel free to check them out. They're all right, in my opinion. But you know, what really makes Twitch or live streaming in general amazing is the ability to interact with people here and now. You know, that's what really makes it amazing, where you get to talk with people right then and there while you're doing all this. So it makes it a beautiful experience. But you know, when you can't really do that, it's you're talking to the void. It's kind of sad. It makes me feel sad. I want to say hi to people, but I can't. But that's okay. Again, stuff is recorded and are available for anyone to check them out. Oh dear. Let me put the sketches above this group layer. No, not in there. Above. Just so I could keep an eye on where I'm putting my stuff. Okay, look at that nice, rich, comforting brown. I want to keep her dress white, but I will color in the white. I have to. If I don't, then this is gonna get a little messy. So before I continue on, let me go ahead and start cleaning things up. Oh, nope. Grab down here. Yeah, start cleaning a bit. Just get these fine edges. Just touch-ups here and there, a little bit of touch-ups. What time is it? Okay, I'm good. I'm making good progress. I'm gonna find my lines that I made in my sketch and just follow them. Like right here. Just nice and gently. Make sure that once I color them in, they reach the end. And I get a black line, not scatters of white. Like this right here. No. Can't have that. I have to touch the sketched line. So I'm thinking what kind of line work I was going to go for. And then like, you know what? How about not a line work, but very defined edges. Defined, smooth edges, some gradient work would be good. And so yeah, some gradients here, like this area. will probably be a gradient. A couple layers of gradient. Starting from like a bit of dark, a more darker, maybe a bit of light transition in there. Some dark bit here, light here, dark bit, shadowy bit on our face. But with just like several layers of gradients in the right place. Just put them in the right place and they'll come out nice. Okay, let's slide this here. Let's find the edge of my sketch. Because I do not like these white lines at all. Don't like what these selection tools leave behind. You try to fill in a spot. And I see that too. Artists, when they post their stuff on Twitter or on DeviantArt, I'm like, wow, this looks good. Oh, wait, what's that? And I start zooming in. I see these thin these thin little lines of white. I'm like, you missed the spot. Well, that's all right. I mean, it's an efficient method, yeah. But pro tip, go back and fill those little edges up. Just fill them up a little bit. It's gonna increase the quality. I mean, maybe most people won't pick it up, but if you draw a lot, then yeah, you're definitely gonna pick it up. All right then. Hold on a moment. My dog's barking, so either a package came or something came up. Be back in a quick bit. Oh well, nothing big to report from Mick Barks a lot. But yeah, he's been on edge ever since his face got mauled by a pit bull. No severe damage, just a few little scratches in here and there. But there was blood, and when I heard that, I got so pissed. Oh dear. It seems I have made a small mistake here. Here we go. Okay. Insert. But we're gonna push this down. I'm gonna go ahead and work on, let's say her dress. For this, I'm gonna go and turn on the alpha. We're gonna go alpha layer here. Perhaps I could. Whoop! Nope. What the hell's going on here? I'm aiming for white. Okay, there's white. 'Cause I was wondering where's the white. Okay, let's go ahead and get this crap here. Oops. Why is it curved like that? Wanna home back. Now, I'm gonna sort of intentionally mess up this this dress selection here because there's a lot of waves and curves. It's not going to be easy for me to grab them all. So, I'll get as close as I can, but I'll fill in the rest with a bit of pen work. There you go. Okay, I'll be honest. I am proud of this butt. I really am. It has a really nice size and shape. It's good. It's well done. Yes, I am happy about the butt. It's nice. It's well done. I could possibly just slip it in a little bit there. There you go. The home back. It's okay. So white. Step back. And let's go and fill this area in. Here we go. There you go. It's kind of nice just to see that. There's something satisfying just seeing this thing suddenly appear. Whoosh. It's alive. It just pops out from the beyond. Whoosh. Yeah. Brilliant. Here we go. Yeah, the hands are small. They don't fit, but you know, did what I could, given my skills. But we can only get better. I feel like there's supposed to be lyrics with this song. But like, no one put any lyrics. Oh, I forgot the horns. Might as well get those in now since they're also white. This is an interesting idea. Strong, melodic beat with the piano, then all of a sudden this trance sort of ghostly music goes. What are you aiming at, musician? What are you aiming at? And then it slows it down. That is bizarre. Yeah, that is bizarre. I wonder how, because this soundtrack, not soundtrack, but the music, the songs that are playing now, they're all being through YouTube's audio library. Massive collection of free music and sound effects that YouTube content creators can use, which is nice. It's nice, but dang, sometimes it's like they don't really hit the spot. Sound effects wise, they have some good selections, definitely. Music, I don't know. I don't really know. It's also the reason why I want to make my own music for my videos. Here we go. We got a nice bit of weight here. That's good. Since this is also part of... No, we're not going to do the skin. Skin's next. Skin! Skin on me. Put it down. Oh, no. Not there. Is this... It's the wrong layer. Shoot. Down. There we go. This one. Skin. And skin tone. Grab the hair. And lighten it. There we go. Again. And since we have all the other layers on top of this skin layer, top of the skin layer, we could just use the rest as a stencil and just spray it in. Used to know a street spray painter, graffiti artist. That's what it is. Used to know a graffiti artist. He lived most of his life in Dallas, and his work is phenomenal. I only wish that there was a way I could have, if there was a place where he could put his stuff. At the time, he didn't have a place. He just puts his work on the wall and let the world see it. Now, grab this tone, darken it. Too dark. Yeah, he didn't have any genuine spot to put his stuff, like a website or anything of that sort. He didn't put his stuff on there. He just placed it on the wall. Now, of course, you can't do that because, well, you'll get arrested. But is there really something wrong with that? I mean, if it's on a place that no one really cares about, abandoned buildings and such, do people really care? Under bridges, yeah, I've seen that, but like, does anyone really look under bridges? No. No, they don't. Gangs, they want to put their image, though. So they would put it on the bridges so everyone can see. South side, north side. They're all dumbasses, really. Yeah, gangs nowadays are just not as good. Just not as good, man. There's not. I know in general they're not good news, but they're not as respectable. They just talk a lot of shit, really. Wave their gun around. They do some bit of maybe some stuff on the side, but it's like You're no amazing. You're not any better than those major corporations. About the same, really. So what makes a gang something big? It's not the name. I've seen people just throw out the names and sure the name sounds good, but you guys are shit, then well you're shit. It's not it's attitudes as well. Don't act like you own the world. I don't know. There's just no respect for gangs, man. Unlike the past, though. The past, yeah, it's standards. These gangs, there's no standards. They're just a mess. Bunch of selfish pricks. Nah, back in the day, gangs were legit. Gangs were more than just a business. It was a family. That's a good gang. One that you have a family feeling to it. Gangs nowadays are just cruel and heartless business. You don't make the cut. Brah. Okay, next guy. No, no, no. Back in the day, it was a little more serious. It's like you didn't make the cut. What's going on? Why are you failing us? We provide you good amount of money for a simple task and you can't complete it. The hell's wrong with you? Here, do this task. Fix yourself up. You can't do it, then you go, brah. Come on. It's just business, man. It's not a clean and honorable business. It's a hell of a dirty business. But it's just there to make money. It's all people want. Right? That's all people want. If you want to remove passions aside, the only thing you really need to look forward to in life is just to make money. Live a nice, good, decent life that you don't suffer so much in. And then you go. You want to simplify everything. That's pretty much the way to survive in this world. Just get money. Just make money and be alright. Doesn't matter how, you just make money. Better way to make money is if you do what those big corporations do. Or become a shareholder. Own a portion of a company. Depending how much you have in shares, really depends on how much you influence the company. There you go. You just do that. You get some good money. You help with the business, and you're okay. You focus on other things. Simple, man. Simple. But it's hard to get there. And if your economy is very split when it comes to the wealthy and those in poverty, that's not good. That is not good at all. A good, healthy economy allows opportunity for those who are in poverty to reach greater statuses of wealth. The economy is not that healthy. Oh boy, you're going to run into problems. Now, I get the reason why, too. Why it can get more harder and harder. Because there's only a set amount of people that can be wealthy. Only a limited set. Not everyone can be rich. Which then gets a little, that's when things get interesting. Because then you have groups, you have the wealthy trying to keep, in a way, try to keep the poor poor. Because if more poor people become more wealthy, then by technicality there will be less wealthy people. But also it wouldn't be that way. Even amongst the wealthy, there are levels of the wealthy versions of the wealthy and the poor, the whole 1%, the 1% of the 1% kind of thing. There's subclasses within the class. Honestly, it's pretty important to have that flexibility. for for people in poverty to go at least in a middle class, and from middle class to wealthy. If the middle class, it's like a Venn diagram, and if you have the two sides of the Venn diagram, from sides of poor and sides of wealthy, the center, the interlapping portion is middle class, and if it's decent size, then that's a pretty diverse and healthy economy where people can move backwards and forwards between those borders and everything works pretty smoothly. But if that centerpiece is too small, the division between poor and wealthy is far too great. And we've seen it in history, when the division reaches a certain point, people get mad. And when they get mad, you have revolts, you have revolutions. No government wants to see that. No, no, no. They want everyone to be quiet and calm. Everything is okay. Be happy with your current status. Here's my tip. Don't ever be happy with your current status. Always aim for something better. That's how they get you. They make you feel comfortable. Look, here's your drugs. Here's your beer. Here's all these wonderful things. Your TV, your sports. Just relax. You worked hard. Don't think about anything more than what you have now. Just fall asleep. Why is this suddenly getting political? Or getting... It's not political. This is... Wow. Dude, just focus on drawing. Calm down, man. Don't need to throw in all this random stuff. There you go. Just go. Just go. Calm down. Walking in the Sky by Nico Staff. Let's focus on... Okay, so we got ourselves some basic level of coloring. Got some skin. It's a good tone of skin. The horns have been colored in. Things are looking good there. These are flat, basic colors. Now, line work, I'm going to paint it in, but I'm going to try to be as precise as possible. With these colors here, I'm going to see... Let me go do a quick check. Color select. Good. That's what I want to see. It's going to select every bit of that color, which is good. That will help me keep those fine defined edges. This right here can be a style. Anyways, put back that... Oops. Okay. Where's that? Where's my line? There it is. Okay, so this is looking good, What time is it? Okay. Gotta keep an eye on things. Okay, so this is good. The eyes, I might leave it for last, because those eyes are gonna have to be done in a particular way. Okay. This is when we can let loose a little. Right, go ahead and get this bit off. And the sketches, go ahead and get that out. Okay, maybe put that back. Back to the background group layers. Go ahead and make a new one. And this is going to be color. Color. Here we go. Go ahead and add the white background if you want. There you go. Actually, I should probably make a group layer here. There you go, group layer. And get rid of this one. Label this one color. Okay. So I did say it was going to be a bit more on the dreamy side, but let's go ahead and get some lighting in there that just fits. Switch sketch to digital. Grab some of the spray. Let's move here. Let me kind of play with some colors. Okay, go ahead and spray paint this environment. Just trying to think about things. Give me the Selection tool here. Think about the fence. Nah. Let's see. Let's make it a nice. Let's say this is about as dark as we're gonna go for. Go ahead and spray paint this little area. So I'm just gonna let these colors blend around. I'm gonna experiment with bits. Just brainstorming. So, okay, so yeah, let's put it over here. A little bit of that. Here we go. Put a new layer. And let's do think, but not think hard enough. Let's not think too hard. Grab some of this. And whoops. Not what I was going for. All right, paint it. Paint. We go. Look for the green. Give it a touch of yellowing. Let me get this sketch layer here. And put it on top of the color. Just so I don't fly blind. Okay. Alright. Add a new layer. Let's get some patches. Yeah, some patches. Okay, it's hour 16 into this. Here we go. Let's grab this brush here. How's it look? Well, hold on, let me darken it. Ooh, that could be good grass, yo. Here's what I'm gonna do. Grab the color of this, darken it just a wee bit. So we're gonna make some general dark areas. Definitely emphasize it more around here. Back here, though, this is going to be a bit different. Definitely shrink the size of this. How does this look? Nah. Shrink the size. It's too small. Okay. Wait a minute, that's right. This thing has grass textures. Hey, yeah, how does this look? Hey, yeah. Okay, increase the. Ooh, it's too big. Well. Let's just go along this edge. Blend the colors in a little more. Just want to go to this overly bright edge here. I am so focused. Oh. Ah, there we go. And just there we go. So much focus. Okay, that looks good. Anyways, next song. Long, smooth strokes. Let's do some circles. I feel like it's kind of cheating to use these stamp tools. But I only want to choose. I mean, it is a resource. If it's there, I might as well use it. But I'm like, you know. Yeah, it kind of feels like, and it's doesn't really hit the spot too. I mean, I guess it looks okay. It's a nice bit of pasture here, that's for sure. All right, increase the size more. Let's grab this area. I need some dark in there, though. Let's go for. Maybe this lawn isn't cut. It's kind of wild. Whoops, layered it wrong. Okay, now let's go for a new layer. Here we go. And for a new song. Okay, this fence I feel like is old. As such, the color is pretty much gone, and it lands more around the gray area. So let's get for, I usually like to go dark first, and then go for lighter colors. Whoops, not that one. Here we go. This one has a nice grainy texture on there, which will come in handy. First of all, let me start off black and do a more solid filling. So let me go to here, to the digital, is it? And then fill this area. And we go fill in this piece here. And starting off with a putting layer of black. Very dark. Oop, I lost my pen. Where'd it go? There it is. A good layer of black to start it off. And then add the lighter colors where necessary. That's why I'm a little iffy about what I did back here with the grass, because I usually prefer to start off dark and then go to light. So all the shadowing can sort of happen naturally as I'm going. This one's just sort of working backwards. Which, okay, I'll work with. See how that works out. And here we go. Go. Yeah, I'm being very quiet because I'm just kind of letting go. Going with the, just chilling with the music. And just enjoying the draw. This is the good part of drawing. Where you just kind of relax. And you just enjoy it. Just a little thing here and there, just. And just there. Just breathe. You're like, yeah. Just let your mind go. Let it free. Let it be free. Just enjoy yourself. It's just you and the drawing. Just you and the drawing. Forget everything else. Who cares about anything else? It's just you and the drawing. Oh, just whoosh, 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 whoosh. Let me try to stay inside the lines here. Oh, completely forgot all about you guys. Jeez. How rude of me. Here we go. Yeah, let's just color this in. Yeah, I wish I could stream in better times so that I can have an opportunity to have an audience view. Because right now I don't have anyone watching this. It's just me alone. But I prefer to have some folks around, have conversations, enjoy our time together. That's the whole point of streaming. To do something together at that moment. You don't get that with videos. It's already developed, it's already set in stone. And whatever reaction you have, it's no one else gets to witness it. It's just meh. It's just there. But with live streaming, you're there. You're part of the adventure. You're not watching it, you're part of it. You can say, yeah, I was there. I witnessed it all. It's like putting down a phone and just being there in the moment when something's happening. Ouch. Except, just it's like sitting in a beach. You're sitting on the sand, listening to the seagulls call, witnessing the waves crashing, the twinkling of the water, the breeze through your face, the sun warming your spirit. You can't come. It's different than seeing it on a video. It's very different. You're there. You're there. You're not witnessing an old experience. You are there within the moment. You're there. It's not a picture of a sun. It's not. It's the sun right there with you. That's the difference. You are there. You're not viewing a moment, you are in the moment. And that's the difference between videos and live streaming. You are there in the moment it's happening. And that's why I like live streaming. That, and I'm not going to be video editing for a while. So I'm going to be putting all these streams onto YouTube. I should probably make that announcement. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be editing videos for a while because editing takes a lot of time, and I have to study, especially with the subject I'm doing. not an easy subject for me. Calculus. It's mathematics is not easy for me. What's this? Good. That's what it is. Okay. Now get some bright grays. This is when things get interesting. So this black was all for just to produce some shadowings. Now we got some old wood here. That's what we're going for. Old wood. What happens if I use this? No, it smears. I don't want to smear things together. I want to warp. But I don't know of any, whoops, warping tools. Oh, shit. You know, I should do vertical for vertical stuff and horizontal for horizontal stuff. So, verticality. Horizontals. There we go. Anyways, where was I? There's going to be some lighting and stuff that will be put into play to make this thing blend in better. Okay. Do I have anything here that can warp, brush smoothing, weighted stabilizer? What does the stabilizer do? Whoa. Okay. That's odd. Delay, stabilizer sensors. Whoa, weighted. Basic. Snap assistance. See, I don't want to blend it. I want to warp it. Anything here that can warp? Is there a thing here, a filter that I can use to warp it? Pixel, edge detection, artistic, adjust. Oil paint, rasterize, pixelize. No. But that oil paint thing, whoops. Here we go. Oil paint. That one actually looks like a good idea. Let's see what artistic oil paint. Huh. Connection issues. You okay? You okay? Very interesting. Ooh. Huh. Doesn't hit the mark. Hmm. Let's see. Go ahead and throw them all out there. Let me see if I can find something that blends. You look like you can. You can just shrink your size. Too small. Maybe a little bit bigger. I guess? A lot of question marks here. Yeah, I guess. I'll work with that for now. Gentle application here. Long, smooth strokes. Good, good, good. Although, this looks kind of off. So I want to have some consistency, so it all looks like it belongs. Wait a minute. Can I have a bit of texturing with this? I can. Can I lower that down? This looks like a good brush to make fur. And oddly enough, some wood as well. Okay, gentle touch, because these brush settings that I'm seeing here, are these kinds of brushes, tend to, it's emphasizing water usage. And I'm thinking that's kind of what I'm looking for. Water smear. That's some intense looking wood. Maybe some good lighting it's gonna fix out. It's gonna come out better. Okay. I'm going to have it leave. I have to leave it here. Ladies and gentlemen, I got stuff to do, places to see, studying that needs to be done. Oh boy. Sitting on this thing for almost 2 hours. Oh, it's not good for my health, that's for sure. Alrighty. That was spectacular. A lot of things were done today, and I like it. Okay, transition. So yes, we're coloring the background. We're going to grab the background. We're going to really work on the background heavily to get all the lighting and visual aspects in there, so that that we can apply the information from the background onto the character itself and try to match its lighting and shadows to make it all blend in nicely. So next time we're going to be focusing on the background, make sure the background's perfect. From there, we'll move on to the character. The background's probably going to take a while, but if we have the time, then we'll move on to the character, work on their lighting and shadow, the character's lighting and shadowing, get all the wrinkles in place with the dress, any other little details there. The eyes will be done at that time, and so on for so forth. This takes time, but it's all good in the end. You can step back and admire what you've made and say, yep, I did that. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me on this stream. If you guys want to be notified of more of these streams, go ahead and click the heart button, the heart little symbol, and the bell to be notified of when I start streaming. My typical times are Mondays and Wednesdays at around 8 a.m. Eastern Time. That's typically the thing I would prefer to go. That's the time I typically go for, though I heard it's not the most convenient. What an interesting song. Anyways. Such an interesting day today. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed my content and want to see more, go ahead and push the little follow button and the bell to be notified. If you guys want to help support me and the stuff I do, you can go ahead and donate using the little donate button that I have below. My little character's face on there. Just $5. Does the job. Thank you guys for being here. I'll see you guys next time.